What's going on, guys? With SOD, or Season of Discovery, dropping in the very near future, just about 3 weeks away, 25 days, so a little bit more than 3 weeks away at this point. Like I promised you guys in my last video, that I'm going to be bringing you a video on each and every class, going over all of the abilities or ruins that are available for that quest, all the way up to level 25, simply because that is all the data we have right now. So first up on our list here, we're going to be taking a look at the Paladin. All right, so to start this off, we're going to go over the chest engravings that we got here, and like they explained at BlizzCon, these abilities are found out in the world. You collect them, right? You search for them. Some of them require a group to maybe take down a world boss type of thing, where you'll get it. Maybe it's a hidden chest, maybe there's some sort of little puzzle that you have to go through, maybe one is at the bottom of a lake and you have to fight the fatigue meter to get it. We're not 100% sure about that, but we do know that once you collect these ruins, you have them on your character and you basically use them to enchant a piece of gear, and it gives you that ability. You can use it in infinite amount of time. So if you replace that piece of gear, you just re-enchant it and you get that ability back. So the first four we're going to go over are for the chest piece on Paladin. So we have Aegis, which increases your block value by 30%, and damaging melee and ranged attacks against you have a 10% chance to increase your chance to block by 30%, last 10 seconds or 5 blocks. So right here, right off the bat, actually, we have a nice Paladin tanking ability that we get here, kind of like shield block for warriors, so that's pretty cool. It seems like they're really trying to make Paladins viable tanks in this, and it seems like they will be. We have Horn of Lordaeron. The Paladin blows the Horn of Lordaeron, which increases total strength and agility of all party members within 30 yards by 17, lasts 2 minutes, exclusive with Blessing of Might. So basically, Paladin's got a Horn of Winter, if you've played Wrath. What Death Knights have, Horn of Winter, basically the exact same thing. Horn of Lordaeron, Paladins now have that. We have Seal of Martyrdom. Fills you with Holy Spirit for 30 seconds, causing each of your melee attacks to deal 30% weapon damage to up to 3 nearby targets. But you lose health equal to 10% of the damage inflicted. With this seal is active, your party members within 40 yards each gain mana equal to 2% of all damage you take. Unleash the seal will judge on an enemy, instantly causing 70% weapon damage at the cost of health equal to 10% of the damage inflicted. So basically, this is a Paladin cleave seal, which is going to be really nice, especially for dungeons and raids. Very nice addition right there. And of course, we have Divine Storm, which you all probably already know what it is, but we'll give it a read anyways. An instant weapon attack that causes 110% of weapon damage to up to 4 enemies within 8 yards. The Divine Storm heals up to 3 party or raid members, totaling 25% of the damage caused. Okay, so that's a little bit different. It's a nice whirlwind-like cleave ability that you can use in dungeons and raids, or even out in the world when group questing or soloing. And it also heals your party, which is massive. It looks like these are some pretty cool abilities. So let's move on to the leg enchants. Okay, so for the leg enchants, we have Exorcist. Exorcism can now be cast on any target and has 100% increased critical strike chance against undead and demons. That's pretty awesome. Divine Sacrifice, which most of us already know, but let's read it anyway. 30% of all damage taken by party members within 30 yards is redirected to the Paladin for 10 seconds. Damage which reduces the Paladin below 20% health will break the effect and grant the Paladin 10% increased damage and healing done for 10 seconds. Rebuke, we have interrupts spellcasting and prevents any spell in that school from being cast for 2 seconds, so they have a nice kick slash silence ability now. Avenger's Shield hurls a holy shield at the enemy, dealing 165 to 197 holy damage, dazing them and then jumping to additional nearby enemies. Affects 3 total targets, lasts 10 seconds. Inspiration Exemplar. Your inspiring presence periodically dispels fear and sleep effects on nearby party members. That is a massive PvP ability. That's actually huge. So that's really cool. So now let's move on to the hand abilities. All right, so for the Paladin hand abilities, we have Hand of Reckoning, which is a Paladin taunt, but we're going to read it. Taunts the target to attack you, but has no effect if the target is already attacking you. While you know this ability, the threat bonus from Righteous Fury is increased to 80%, and Righteous Fury causes you to gain mana when healed by others, equal to 25% of the amount healed. Additionally, while Righteous Fury is active, damage which takes you below 35% health is reduced to 20%, Righteous Fury will remain active until canceled. That's huge. That's another massive Paladin tanking ability. Crusader Strike, we all know and love it. An instant strike that causes 75% weapon damage and regenerates 2% of your maximum mana. And Beacon of Light. The target becomes a beacon of light to all members of your party or raid within a 60-yard radius. Any heals you cast on party or raid members will also heal the beacon for 100% of the amount healed. Only one target can be the Beacon of Light at a time. Okay, so lots of stuff to take in here. Going off of this, they pretty much rounded out how Paladins are going to play out. They're going to be a true hybrid that actually can stand alone as a super top tier DPS, and I can say that confidently by reading these abilities. Really strong tanks, might even surpass warrior tanks at this point, and then even stronger healers. I mean, Beacon of Light, Paladins were already the best healer in vanilla WoW, and now with Beacon of Light, that's going to be actually insane. So yeah, you're going to see some huge damage numbers coming out of Paladins in dungeons and raids. We're going to see awesome healers as Paladins, and now we're going to see some really cool Paladin tanking in vanilla, and judging by these abilities, it's going to be pretty good. So hopefully the Warriors get some good stuff too. We'll get to them in the next video. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, what you think most people are going to use, what kind of abilities they're going to kind of mix and mingle with different specs. I mean, it's pretty cool because you could be a prot Paladin and then throw on, you know, the Crusader Strike, the Divine Storm, Horn of Lordaeron abilities, and be like a prop Paladin that also can now DPS, which is just insane. And having a kick on Pallies in vanilla PvP, and just think about the amount of world PvP that's going to be going on, especially with the Ashen Veil open world event. Paladins are going to be a force to be reckoned with, so I'm very interested in seeing how this plays out, and I'm excited to get to the next few classes and kind of deep dive into this stuff. And if you guys have any ideas down in the comments, let me know what you guys are going to play. If you're going to play a Paladin, how would you mix and match these abilities with your talent points, and like what kind of pally are you going to play? I would love to know down in the comments. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss the next time I post a video. And if you want to hang out with me live, I stream at twitch.tv/hammerdance Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And as always, guys, we're going to be covering all of this stuff. I have a video coming out for every single class talking about all the ruins or the abilities for that class up to level 25, since that's all the information that's in the game currently, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this and play. So like I said, if you liked the video, hit that thumbs up. It really does help me out a lot. But anyways, guys, that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching and listening in. I'll see you all in the next one.